Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for March 2021. This is a general love reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest. So Sagittarius, we're going to look at your overall energy from the bottom of the deck. We're going to look at your past energy and love, your present energy, and your future energy. I also pulled a wisdom card from the Oracle deck and a little charm. We're going to talk about how those play into your reading as a whole. So Sagittarius, looking at your cards, it looks like in your recent past with this Eight of Wands, feels like maybe you were kind of stuck in a place of being single for a long time. I think you wanted to get into a relationship, but it just wasn't happening. I think looking at, you have the moon next to the Knight of Cups. So it seems like somebody came in with what appeared to you to be sort of this Knight of Cups energy, like a very loving person. You know, they moved pretty quickly. This moon makes me think that maybe that was not really who they were. Or there was sort of some aura of deception, I should say. So they were purposely deceiving you, or you were deceiving yourself. I just feel like everything wasn't quite what you thought it was with this Knight of Cups that came in. And of course, Knight can be male, female, it doesn't matter. It's just an energy of somebody coming in quickly with an offer of love. It seems like, looking how things moved into your present energy, it seems like that Knight of Cups actually turned out to be the Queen of Swords. And that's a pretty, could be a very cutting energy, very, like this card says, demanding, authoritative. It's interesting that right after the Queen of Swords is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Usually this is a card of new beginnings or a card of clarity. Upside down, I think it's next to the Queen of Swords, it feels like this person came in, you know, it's right below the moon card, which is deception. And this usually means clarity in the upright. It's like, it's almost like they deceived you into believing they were a very loving person when they first came in, and now you found them to be very cutting. I mean, the sword is, you know, double-edged, upright or upside down, double-edged. So it feels like they're not quite the person you thought they were, and it feels like they're creating a lot of conflict in your life. This Three of Cups in reverse makes me wonder if they aren't possibly, since they can be very controlling and demanding, and they're very much in their head, not in their heart space. Feels like, you know, Sagittarius is a very social sign, and a very, you know, fire signs are all very social and flirtatious. And the Three of Cups in the upright is about getting together or celebrations with friends. It almost feels like this Queen of Swords whips that sword out and prevents you from, you know, being with your friends, being with your family, causing conflicts with friends and family in order to control you or control the situation. So this feeling of lack of clarity and deception, I think, is because of this, the Knight of Swords morphing into the Knight of Cups morphing into the Queen of Swords. The other reason I think that is you have the Justice card in reverse in your overall energy, and I think you know, that's obviously an energy of injustice, imbalance, that sort of thing, deception. So I feel like there's definitely some, you know, vibe that you're being deceived or manipulated by this person, but I think you're aware of it. I think you're aware that it's happening. I just think you haven't decided what to do about it yet. But looking in your future energy, you have the Fool, which is, you know, new beginnings, kind of starting on a new journey. I think that you know that this person was not what you originally thought they were, and that you're planning on ending it and starting over. There's a lot to be enthusiastic about, because you do have the Seven of Cups in your future energy, which can mean you have a lot of choices, you know, a lot of people to pick from. And as a Sagittarius, that's not surprising, because you're usually pretty outgoing, pretty charming, great fire energy, of course. So you just have to choose carefully because the cups all have different things in them. So you're not going to have any shortage of interested parties as a Sagittarius. I think you just kind of need to, you've got this King of Swords energy in your future. So I'm guessing that you're going to get out of your head, get into your heart and figure out what you want to do and make a decision. And I think that's how you're going to move on this, new journey with the Fool card in the upright, is you're going to get out of that King of Swords intellectual energy, get more into your heart, figure out what you want, and kind of get out there on that Seven of Cups energy. So your overall energy, the reason I think that too is because you got the little handbag. It's like you got your bag and you're ready to go on your new journey. You're out of here. Forget about that Queen of Swords. So I don't think, you're going to be too brokenhearted about this. And like a great Sagittarius energy, your oracle card is, whenever I encounter a challenge in my life, I use the experience to learn and grow. So I think you're not going to be brokenhearted over the ending of this. I think it's going to just be written off to, hey, I learned my lesson. This person kind of pulled the wool over my eyes a little bit. And, now I know that what to look for moving forward. When I look at these cups that all have different things in them, this past experience is going to tell you the warning signs for somebody who may not have your best interests at heart, or somebody who's coming in with false energy, that moon, deception, pretending to be something that they're not. But from the looks of it, this person showed their colors pretty quickly with their kind of controlling behavior and keeping you away from friends and family. So get on your fool's journey, leave this behind, look at it as a lesson learned, it sounds like, and then look to those Seven of Cups and get out of your head and into your heart so that you can get some justice in your life and get justice in the upright. And I think that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for March of 2021. If this resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe, as it helps the channel. And I'll talk to you soon.